What's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I got a brand new video with a brand new topic for you guys. But before we jump into that, I want to make a little announcement. So as you guys know, I've been calling this series the JRPG Sessions. And to be honest with you, I really haven't been feeling that title at all. It just doesn't vibe and I honestly just don't like it. So I wanted to come up with a new name that was A, cool, and B, I think makes sense for what this is. And the name I came up with is First Strike. So the reason why I chose that name is because A, I think it sounds really cool. And B, the way I think of it is when I pose a topic and give you guys my answers, that's my first strike. And then when you guys reply, that's your counterattack. So from here on out, I'm gonna need you guys to counterattack as much as possible. I want to hear your thoughts on all these topics. I want you guys to give me ideas for new topics, and I want to know what you think about this name. I think it's cool, so I'm probably not going to change it, but I still want to know what you think about it. But for now, let's jump into today's topic. All right, so what I want to know today is, what is your Holy Grail RPG? What is the one Japanese RPG, one game, one whatever that you've always wanted to play, but for whatever reason, you haven't been able to? Whether that reason is physical copies are no longer available, physical copies cost way too much, there's no digital version to download, or you've tried emulation and emulation just isn't in the place to allow you to play the game. What is that game for you? For me, that game is called Samurai Spirits RPG, or as the franchise is known in the West, Samurai Showdown RPG. Now, I first found out about this game in 2001, I believe. I was getting heavy into emulation around that time, and emulation was popping. New emulators were coming out all the time, new ROMs were being dumped. It was really cool to be a part of all of that. But in the midst of that, I found out about a game on the Neo Geo CD called Samurai Spirits RPG. Now, as you know, if you are regular viewers of this channel, or if you just browse the videos that I have uploaded, my two favorite types of games are fighting games and Japanese RPGs. And Samurai Spirits RPG just took that, made it the game I didn't know I need to have, based on one of the most legendary fighting game franchises ever. So you're probably thinking, what is Samurai Spirits RPG? Well, I'll give you a quick rundown of the game from what I know and remember. So the game launched on Neo Geo CD in 1997, and it was also released on PS1 and Saturn. But the PS1 and Saturn versions are very stripped down versions of the Neo Geo CD version as far as like animations and things like that go. They took a lot of stuff out of the PlayStation and Saturn versions to make it work. Anyway, if you know the story of Samurai Showdown, then it's typically the story of whatever samurai you select goes out and tries to stop a Musaka from destroying Japan. And Samurai Spirits RPG is no different. So you have 6 characters that you can choose from as your main character. You can choose Homaru, Yukio, Nakaruru, Cam, Genjiro, and Galford. And like obviously each character has like their own motivations for going out and doing their thing. And you can also recruit other Samurai Showdown characters along the way, such as like Charlotte's available, and a couple other characters I can't remember off the top of my head. But I do know there is also a Samurai Showdown RPG exclusive character that you can recruit as well. Other than that, it's a typical Japanese RPG. The hook though, what makes it cool, is that the special moves, you have the option to choose to have them done just from the menu. You pick it and it goes. Or you can input the actual command from the fighting game to get the move to come out. Kind of like in Smash Brothers, how you can do the real moves for the Shotos, Ken, and Ryu, and then for Terry, or you can just do them the Smash way. It's the same thing with this. You can do the full command to get the move come out, or you can pick the traditional command out of the menu to make the move come out. So awesome. So awesome. But like I said, this is like, I don't think there's anything special groundbreaking about this game, except for the fact that it's one of the greatest fighting game franchises ever that has a Japanese RPG. That's all I need. That is it. And I had to play this game immediately. I had to. So, like I said, I was in the emulation phase. I was in the emulation rush. So I was like, okay, this game's on Neo Geo CD. I can emulate Neo Geo no problem. That's how I found out about King of Fighters and whatnot. But Neo Geo CD, I was like, this is new, let's try this because I got to play this game. So I went to find a Neo Geo CD emulator and a ROM so I can play Samurai Spirits RPG. And 16-year-old Turnell quickly found out that Neo Geo CD emulators that stood alone did not exist. And whatever Neo Geo CD had built in, or Neo Geo emulator had built in CD support, didn't work at all. You couldn't even boot the game. Like, I was heartbroken, bro. I was so bummed. Like, this is the perfect game for me, and I cannot play it. So I did what I could do. There was no YouTube at the time. That's how long ago this was. So I just went online and just found whatever information for the game I could find. Any screenshots, any info, anything I could absorb. But it just couldn't scratch the itch that playing the game would scratch. So yeah, guys, Samurai Spirits RPG, Samurai Showdown RPG, that is my holy grail. I've tried to play that game for 20 years. I'm not kidding. 20 years I've tried to play that game. And you know what, guys? I finally got it to work! Yeah! That's right, baby! I finally got this game running. So once I wrap up this video, there's going to be a part at the end where I show you guys this game. I'll show you a little bit of gameplay. We'll get into a battle. And if it is actually super legit like I pray and hope and want it to be, I'm doing a playthrough of this game. I don't care. I'm dropping everything and playing this. I've been waiting 20 years for this game, bro. We are going. So stay tuned to the end of this video if you want to see what this game looks like and see what a 37-year-old man manifesting his 16-year-old self looks like playing a video game. Stay tuned. That's gonna do it for me. Whew, I am so excited. I am so excited to play this game. But before we get into that, y'all need the counterattack. What is your holy grail? What is that game, and what has been keeping you from playing it? Or are you like me now? You have finally played your holy grail, and now you gotta find a new one. Dragon Force. Let me know, guys. I really, really need to know. Please, what is the counterattack? Oh, I'm so excited. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate y'all hanging out. And I'll see you guys next time with more First Strike. Peace.